and we are honored and privileged to have Congressman DeSantis with us. And if there's one individual in Congress that probably pushed the President of the United States to finally move the embassy to Jerusalem, it is Congressman Ron DeSantis. What do you have to say about that?
It's great to be here. Look, the President is somebody who is a man of his word, and he came in, he had promised to move it. All his advisors say, oh, don't do it in May. So he signed the waiver reluctantly, but I've always believed that he's somebody that is not satisfied until he follows through with his promises. So what we've wanted to do in the Congress is elevate the issue. We did a big hearing where we identified that this would be positive for us to do in December. And now he's going to make an announcement, which I don't know if it's going to formally move the embassy now, but seems like it will be recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital, which really, the reason you want to move the embassy is to recognize Jerusalem. I mean, I would rather have recognition of Jerusalem than move the embassy like some people say to West Jerusalem, say, oh, we give up East Jerusalem. I don't want to do a divided Jerusalem. So we need to say we recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital, and we have plans in place to relocate our embassy. And if he does that, I think that that'll be a great gift for American Jews, Israeli Jews, American Christians. People will be very excited.
Well, isn't it part of the law that if he announces that Jerusalem is the eternal capital of the Jewish people, which thank God is finally, he's the first president to do so officially, once he makes that announcement, I think within 6 months he has to move the embassy. Isn't that part of the law?
Yeah, and the thing is really that once you make the declaration of the embassy, or the capital, I mean, even if you didn't have the law, just naturally, the embassy is going to follow suit. We recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Israel has all their main governing institutions in Jerusalem. Why wouldn't you have the embassy? The only reason to not have the embassy in Jerusalem is if somehow you're hedging about whether Jerusalem is in fact Israel's capital. And this president, I think, is going to be clear that yes, it is. And this is 50 years after the reunification and liberation of Jerusalem. And so to end this year, this 50th anniversary with this announcement, that's it's probably 50 years too late, but man, what a great anniversary.
Well, it's never too late. It's never too late. It's really amazing. President Trump deserves tremendous credit for this. And I was in Israel with him at the Israel Museum in May, and he almost did it then. We were hoping he was going to do it then. But, it's never too late. And this is a good time as ever. We're about to start the 70th anniversary of the State of Israel. So he's going from the 50th anniversary of the reunification of Jerusalem and, of course, the Six-Day War into the 70th anniversary of the State of Israel. I hope he'll join us in Israel for the 70th anniversary celebrations. I hope you can join us too, Congressman.
Well, I'd love to. I mean, I wanted to go with the 50th, but I think that they had known I'd been so far out in front of the embassy issue that the fact he wasn't going to move it, they know that the Israeli press would have asked me, is he going to move it or should he move it? I'd have been like, yes. So hopefully with this recognition, that'll really lead us into a great 70th anniversary celebration.
What do you have to say about Iran?
Well, look, Iran is causing more mischief in the Middle East than any country. They're controlling Baghdad, they're controlling Syria, they're controlling Hezbollah in Lebanon, they're involved in Yemen. It's all negative influence, and I think what you're seeing with the changes in these Sunni Arab countries being willing to work with Israel, work with the United States, is a recognition that the Obama policies of empowering Iran with the massive sanction relief, with the cash, that has totally failed, and Iran's a big danger, so we've got to put Iran back in the box. They're the only country in the world that openly says they would support a Holocaust by wiping Israel off the map. We can't let that happen.
Thank you so much, Congressman Ron DeSantis. Bet Del dinner, 35th anniversary. We all thank God for this moment.